This is your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, March 8, 2022. In mainstream news, CNBC reports, Aston Martin inks deal to develop EV batteries with UK start-up Britishvolt. Aston Martin is to work with Britishvolt on the development of high-performance battery cell technology as the carmaker gears up to launch a battery electric vehicle in 2025. The two firms have signed a memorandum of understanding relating to the plans. In an announcement Monday, the companies said a joint RAN team would design, develop, and industrialize battery packs, including bespoke modules and a battery management system. Known for its gasoline-fueled luxury vehicles, Aston Martin is attempting to broaden its offering to customers by catering to the burgeoning electric vehicle market. Bloomberg headline, Oil ends a decade high as specter of Russia ban rattles market. Oil had its biggest daily swing ever, with Brent surging to nearly $140 after the US said it was considering a ban on Russian petroleum imports. The international benchmark subsequently pulled back to settle at the highest price since 2012. In New York, West Texas Intermediate closed at the highest in nearly 14 years. Prices from oil to nickel to wheat are surging to new highs, exacerbating fears of a major inflationary shock to the global economy. The Financial Times reports, Boris Johnson looks to increase North Sea oil and gas production. Wall Street Journal headline, Dow falls more than 700 points, enters correction territory. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped about 800 points, putting the blue chip gauge into correction territory as surging oil prices deepen concerns about economic growth. The sell-off in equities also put the Nasdaq Composite Index in a bear market, defined as a 20% decline from a recent high. The moves during the start of 2022 had already sent the S&P 500 into correction territory, defined as a decline of at least 10% from a recent high. The Dow Industrials joined the other indexes in correction territory Monday as the climb in oil prices threatened to feed into higher inflation. Forbes headline, Ford rises on plan to carve out Model E electric vehicle business. Ford Motor Company is doubling down on plans to compete with Elon Musk's Tesla, General Motors and other global rivals in the race to dominate the fast-moving electric vehicle market by creating Model E, a new business unit within the company dedicated solely to EVs. The stock's rise suggests investors and analysts think that's a smart move. CEO Jim Farley is moving current and future battery-powered products, including the Mustang Mach-E crossover and F-150 Lightning pickup truck, to the new division, while the 118-year-old manufacturer's gasoline, diesel and hybrid models will be overseen by the new Ford Blue unit. BBC reports, Scottish wave energy firm lands £730,000 funding. A wave power company has secured a major new investment to speed up the commercial rollout of its technology. Mossian Energy raised £730,000 in equity funding to advance the design of its Blue Star wave machine and drive its adoption in subsea oil and gas. Managing Director Cameron McNatt said the technology could be used to provide power to remote subsea equipment. Its Blue X prototype was successfully trialed at the European Wave Energy Centre, EMEC, in Orkney last year. And the firm is currently collaborating on a demonstrator project called Renewables for Subsea Power to show how the technology can be coupled with underwater energy storage to provide reliable low-carbon power to subsea equipment and autonomous underwater vehicles. EnergyLiveNews.com reports, Denmark looks to phase out Russian gas. Denmark has stated its desire to phase out Russian gas with the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen held a conference in Copenhagen yesterday, outlining the Scandinavian nation's desire to decrease its reliance on Russian energy and increase its defense budget. She stated, Putin's pointless and brutal attack on Ukraine has heralded a new era in Europe, a new reality. An aim for the country to become independent of Russian gas was announced as a priority, but a deadline was not given. PowerGrid.com reports, Biden renews call for clean energy incentives in State of the Union address. President Joe Biden renewed his push for Congress to pass expanded clean energy incentives during his State of the Union address. Biden delivered his first State of the Union address on March 1 to a joint session of Congress, where his Build Back Better Act and more than $550 billion for clean energy has stalled. Biden called on Congress to pass incentives for home weatherization, wind and solar production, and electric vehicles. This has been your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, March 8, 2022. If you want more global electric energy news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.